So in honor of my first fat tire, I'm taking a spin on a fat tire. Life is good.
Welcome back to the Happy Hour, guys, and welcome to New Belgium Brewing. These guys set the bar for a company that cares about its neighborhood, cares about the environment, and cares about its employees.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
It's ginormous. I mean, we're used to hitting up some pretty impressive craft breweries, but this place is a vacation destination. There was no room in the parking lot, for love of Mary, and it's the home of the nearly mythical Fat Tire.
This is Brian Simpson, who is the media director here and who is kindly showing us around today. And Brian, tell us a little bit about this fleet of bikes we're looking at right here.
Sure, bikes are very important to us, and we have below us about 20 cruiser bikes that we keep on hand for when people come to visit. We'll have sales reps come in for beer school. Instead of putting them in a van and taking them downtown for lunch, we'll put them on bikes.
This brewery was founded literally on a bicycle.
Jeff Liebisch, our founder, was a home brewer, and he was biking through Belgium. Belgians will throw anything into a beer: fruit, spices, wacky yeast strains. And at the time in the US, there's really not a lot of folks experimenting like that. So he came back and he created two beers, Abbey and Fat Tire. He thought that Abbey was going to be his big gun. People tried to talk him out of the name Fat Tire, all this other stuff. He wasn't listening, and fortunately he didn't, because it really has become, you know, the bread and butter of the place. I mean, there's a kind of a legendary walk in the Rocky Mountain National Park that our founders took before they started the brewery. And in that walk, they said, what kind of, company do we want to be? They wanted to produce world-class beers in an environmentally friendly fashion, and they wanted to have fun while they did it.
I'm having fun while I'm drinking beer, which is always a good thing.
And that whole environmental piece came about. Jeff, at one point, he came to us and he said, hey, we can convert to wind power. It's going to cost some more money, but these are the reasons we should do it. It's going to eliminate a significant amount of CO2. We voted on it as employee owners.
You were the first.
We became the country's first wind-powered brewery. We're bringing in more solar this summer. We got a lot of passive. We're bringing in some active solar.
You just said something that I find really interesting: employee owners.
Right.
Tell me about that.
You have about 1 year you have to work, your first full year before you actually get ownership. And at that point, you become an owner, and there's this great moment in our culture where it's an induction ceremony, and everybody who's already an owner gets in the room, and everybody who's just up for induction has to get up there and do a little presentation and speech. It's always the biggest guy with the most tattoos who weeps the most during it. So some of the perks are basically you get free beer, obviously.
Can I apply right now? I need an application. Hold on. I'll be right back. I need to get an application.
Work here for a year, you get one of these.
At 5 years, you fly to Belgium with the founders, and you tour around to all the places that inspired them when they got started, so that's exciting too.
All the people that you thought were cool in college, a couple of them went on to make businesses that really made a change in the world. This is one of them. One of the cool things about New Belgium is that, you're hanging out, you're working, you're doing your hard day's work, and then, you talk about what your day was like and what you did, and what did you do today? What's this?
This is Transatlantic Creek. We're just kind of decompressing after a long day,
Beats hanging out at a water cooler, doesn't it?
Beats the hell out of that.
Okay, Mark and I want to become employees for like a couple of days. We just want to be a part of this organization because it's really awesome.
There you go. We'll figure out something for you to do, I'm sure.
All right. So it's one of the coolest companies in the universe. What about the beer, like Fat Tire?
Well, and I'm sure that this is probably the introduction to New Belgium for a lot of your patrons. Are we gonna get Fat Tire out east sometime?
Our build out here is to about 850,000 barrels, and so we've got a little room to grow, but we're getting close. Our culture is our story, and the beer is really the face of that.
There's a bustling tasting room downstairs. Guesstimate, how many people do you see?
On a yearly basis, it's about 150,000 folks.
Tasting room? I'll bet they have beer there. Oh, and it's open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6.
This one's for you.
Thank you.
Le Fleur, monsieur.
And true to their name, New Belgium is making some of the most exciting and unique Belgian-style beers around.
Zoinks! Wow!
But you guys already knew that.
We can't say this enough. Here in New Belgium, they make amazing beer, and they make a great deal of it, and they ship it all over the country, 25 states, am I right? However, they also think beyond beer.
Yes, indeed. Beyond beer, in their culture, in their advocacy, and, well, here's one thing you just gotta hear about.
St. Arnold is the patron saint of brewing.
Well, he got his sainthood because back during the plague, he got everybody to drink beer instead of water, thereby saving tens of thousands of lives.
Arnie, we love you.
I'm pretty sure you saved one of my ancestors, and if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here.
So here in New Belgium, we have St. Arnold's Day as a paid holiday, which is kind of a cool thing to have.
I love this place.
Cheers. I almost drank the microphone again.